Okay. Let's see. Did this work? Okay. Hi Echo, can you hear me? I still need to figure out how to make the thing go, so it might take a second. Hi Echo, can you hear me? Oh, there's gonna be an echo. Great. That's great. Okay, so that's half of it. I have audio. Now I just need to figure out how to do the video. It should be. Let's. Oh, okay. Maybe it is already moving. Okay, that was silly of me. All right, so let's get out of this. So what I did was I thought the I thought the thumbnail was the same thing as the game capture because I hadn't moved the camera. So let's get started with the first game. I need to mute Discord. Notifications. Let's turn those off. Okay. That sound should be good. Let me just announce that the tournament is live. Tournament is live. And my first opponent. We're going to Gamertown, USA. An Echo. It's the speed tournament. So we're the specific. We have 400 tickets. Is like the shtick of this tournament. So it's like a themed tournament. I have no idea what faction to play. What's the first map? First map is... So far my internet connection is held up, which is promising. So the first map is Proving Grounds. I have no idea what faction to pick, so I'll just pick whichever one feels right. I am ready. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a good idea of like what's going to be good in this format. Like there might be infantry shenanigans. There might be cav shenanigans. thinking about what to ban. I'm gonna ban Kislev for this first round just because it's he did too. I'm not sure that Kislev is particularly good in this format, but it's like a better safe than sorry kind of thing. For this first one, I'm gonna go with Slanesh. I'm gonna say Slanesh is gonna be fun in this format. So he's picked dwarves, which I think makes sense. So I've picked Slanesh. He's picked dwarves. And how to make these armies. So I increased the funds a little bit. So the starting armies are a little bigger. Reinforcement armies will be obviously a little less impactful. So for dwarves, what are we worried about? I mean, I think the Norgling Ironbreakers are going to be something to think about. I don't even know what magic to do. I think I want Pit of Shades. I guess we also have to worry about the Doomseekers. I wonder if there's anything easily to be done about Doomseekers. But essentially I'm thinking maybe I'll put Melkoth on this, give you this. Yeah, let's give this speed. I almost never do that, but for this purpose, let's do it. Fast and speedy cav. Yeah, I agree, Hammered. Definitely will be some cav for sure. I'm thinking something like this. And then let's say one of these. Actually, let's say two of these. And then everything else, I just want like really fast units. And maybe even a Seeker Chariot might make sense. So I think I would rather have that. And then maybe I want one of these. Maybe I'd put it so perhaps I do this. I feel like I'm gonna see miners with blasting charges, and so this is kind of like if you have miners with blasting charges, if you have rangers, these things will do pretty well. I can get pretty easily out capped with this. That's my only like kind of concern here. Get a couple of these just because they're fast. Maybe one fury. The rest of the army doesn't really matter, honestly. I don't think we'll get this far into the roster. But under that idea, I can just put other things in here to as insurance. Maybe I decide. I think a spawn is going to be too slow. Yeah, I think really it's just going to be what you have and very little else. Maybe I'll do a second chariot. And then let's get one of you guys up here. Check the Lord. Arcane Conduit, probably really important. I might just take her off of this. Then put you there. I think that's close enough to a reasonable army. So let me just make sure that everything is going okay with the tournament. Yeah, so this is gonna be interesting. Who knows how exactly this is gonna go. But we're not playing to win the tournament today. We're just playing to have fun and see what this new format is like and whether or not I just have fun, really. Oh, I forgot that these have... Okay. I'll be a little careful of how I do this. I think I want these guys as a surprise piece. I wish I had remembered that Vanguard was so far up in this because now I need to figure out I have to guess a little bit about where he's going to appear. Maybe I'll put you over here, extra cap weight. And so my next summons have to be infantry. All right, well, he's got 12 units. I'd be pretty surprised if we don't see the Norgling Iron Breakers, but it's quite possible. Wow, he doesn't have any Vanguard units. Okay, that looks like a mistake to me. And then you come here. And you know what? I'm gonna do some stupid stuff. Let's get the point, and then let's try to shove him back into his spawn. I think that's gonna be strong. In fact, I'm gonna summon these guys pretty soon. There's the Iron Breakers.
We have a victory point. Keep it from the foe.
Alright. And now cap weight. Alright. Everybody in. Let's actually bring you over here. Hammerers. Actually, no, that's not a good idea. And then, oh yes, give it to me. And then you come through. What do I want? I want... So look at the points. We're almost... Oh no, did we get a crash? Oh, my poor internet. Well, I guess my poor game. Alright, maybe we crashed. We crashed, unfortunately. I think there's still time to... There's still time. There's still 45 minutes left in the run. Let me... put my... Okay, so I need to exit out some of these tabs. I think that's what's... Okay, so it should be back up. Yeah, my computer is very fickle, unfortunately, because if I have too many tabs, make sure I can still see the comments. Yeah, I can still see them. Alright, so that was a pretty interesting start. It definitely it definitely went fine apart from the crash. But my instincts about the game are seem to be true. So I'm gonna see if I can remember my Slanesh army. So I think I had this, Arcane Conduit, Portal Glyph, and then one of you, this one, 1, 2, 3. I'm really surprised. I this is not how I thought dwarves would be played. Alright, so this is the starting army. And then my reinforcements were something like 1, 2, 3, 4. A couple of these. This. And one of these. Maybe 2 of these. 1 of these. And then... Fury. I think that's close enough. Save my army. It's good, Hammered. Thanks for the offer, though. It's close enough. I got the same starting army. I think that's the important thing. What's up, Lahoot? Glad you could make it. Wow, I'm so impressed. So many people. I was expecting 0, so anything more than 0 is fantastic. Yeah, I'm excited for this format. I think this is going to be fun. As you can see, the game already is like incredibly fast and furious. Basically everything happened by the time that before his units got to the points. So I hope to see him Vanguard up a little bit more this time. I think it's going to be really hard to win this as dwarves without Vanguard. Just seeing from that first round. I think I did something like this. I guess I'll just do the exact same deploy. Alright. Ready. Alright, let's see if my game can keep its shit together for long enough to finish the round. So, what do I expect him to do different? I kind of expect him to... I don't remember him having that many Vanguard units, honestly, so he might have a hard time shutting down the exact thing that I just did. Alright, so this time we have everything in a blob. I think this is a better idea because it'll... Those are both Iron Breakers. So I want you taking. What do I summon? I think I want the Seeker Chariot again. Mostly just for disruption. And I'm literally gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna not let him get to the points. And then let's say I'm gonna summon more infantry here. Alright, Iron Breakers, eat charge. I mean, the thing is, he doesn't have any time to wait. He can't really afford this. Like, I'm happy to just sit, honestly. All right, here we go. And let's just put more Furies. All right. And like, I don't think he's gonna be able to clear out all of this stuff. Right? I mean, we're still a box in the back. I mean, but I think that just goes to show like just how quick these games are gonna be. I mean, look how good the Chaos Knights are at holding back everything. Yeah, this is really tough. I think if you're gonna do this with dwarves, you're gonna need to Vanguard up. So GG to B-Law. I think tough without the Vanguard. Dwarves are really slow on this map, so it's hard to thanks, Hammered. So let me just report the score. Okay. This tournament is going to be over so fast, which I love. That was kind of the idea. We got Parakeet in the next round. Parakeet returning from a long absence. Let's see. Yeah, Jack, I agree that it's like so hard to know like what exactly 400 points feels like until you've experienced it already. I think I'm gonna play dwarves in this next round, but let's see what my opponent is playing. So this is actually pretty fun. It's so fast. All right, so if I'm playing dwarves, What do I not want? Maybe Slanesh after seeing that. Let me check the map. What is the map? The Crucible. Okay, not a good dwarf map. Then let's play... I'm going to play... I'm gonna play Bretonia. Let's see. I'm just banning out Kislev again because I don't have good imagination. Bretonia. We have Bretonia versus Walk. Oh, this should be interesting. I guess one thing about Bretonia, they have fast cav, but they don't have Vanguard. They don't really have Vanguard units. Who do I even bring? I think I bring Faye. I'm gonna bring... Let me see what Lores of Magic we have. Oh, I like that. What if I just bring... No, she's too expensive. Oh, okay, we have a damsel. I'm wondering about Comet of Cassadora, but I think it might just be better to have Faye with her chalice. And then maybe just Arcane Conduit. And then do a damsel with Heavens. Now let's put Comet and Thunderbolt. Yeah, so Echo, play a match of Wood Elves. Echo, if I play Wood Elves, man, things would not go well. Maybe if they have good Vanguard units. I can't remember. I remember they have like Dryads and things in Vanguard. Man, this feels like it's gonna be rough. All right, maybe Bretonia was not a good choice. Let's bring a couple of these. They're pretty expensive though. Maybe I just want like this. And then the rest of it will be like Knights of the Realm. Some Knights Errant. And then cap weight. There's no way those peasants ever get to the point in time though. I guess we'll just go with this. And then let's just say everything is going to be knights. Bring all the cap weight. No, you are not cap weight. That's a weird army. Maybe I could think about bringing in like another hero just for like cap weight that's really hard to remove. And then like what else is even going to be able to get to the point? I mean, I can bring a couple more of these just in case I need something quickly. I don't think we'll have time to even summon this. Okay, I'm going to save my army again for the first time. Close enough. I think Faye is still on foot again, which maybe is not best. Let's see. 300. Yeah, I think that's too expensive. Yeah, Echo, I don't know about archers. I feel like archers in this game mode... Ah, the cav are good. You're right, the cav are good. I would consider that, depending on the matchup. Oh, I'll think about it. So my idea with Crucible is I want to capture both point 1 and 3. I'll leave the point in the middle for the most part. I want to capture point 1 and 3. So that I can get the summons in the back. I just like don't have a good sense of what I'm gonna see from walk. Maybe the riders, the rotting riders. But it's so tricky because it's like this matchup doesn't really feel like one for. Wow, look at how many units he has. So I also forgot on this point how far forward the Vanguard spawns are. So I'm gonna be a little less greedy. 1, 2, 3. And you guys are just gonna bum rush it to the point in the middle. All of your what, like 4 or 8 capture weight. Alright, here we go. Oh no, what have I done? I don't think I can afford to wait around. Oh, I need to use those vanguards. Oh, poor Parakeet doesn't realize that the Health Striders aren't good anymore. And so I'm just gonna summon Catweight in this situation. I feel like we need oh, that's bad. So I'm gonna do some preemptive spells there in the middle. Alright, and now we are gonna rotate with everything over here. The cap weight is so much more important than holding points here. Alright, just leave one thing over here. Kolek might capture the point on his own, but it's going to take so long. Alright, and get you on the point. You on the point. Ooh, that's scary. Then you keep summoning things. Okay, I have the points. I think that might be enough. Okay, I can't let that happen. I summoned from the closer point because I think it's just going to become more important to just hold the points. And in fact, if you want to chase, that does what I wanted in the first place. 2, 1. And now I can probably get a Nidoron. Yep. Alright. And I think the name of the game here is just keep him off the point as much as possible. Just stall these out. How do I not have Capweight here? I like this play with the dogs he's doing. I mean, in this specific case, I have enough over here, but the dogs do provide a lot of very quick cap weight. Take that, take that. So I'm not gonna get this point back until after it's relevant. Oh, he put the wrong, I should have checked. I see. Okay, well, we have the wrong amount. I forgot to check this time around. I checked last time, but then I forgot in this one. So I'm gonna call it there. Yeah, the tickets. So I think we'll count that. GG to Parakeet. Yeah, so it's just like this is such a fast and furious thing that that you don't have time to mess around really. If you were this game, it definitely felt a little more clear that it's a little more back and forth if both players are getting on the point, or I don't get a triple cap right away. It seems like a triple cap is a really tough thing to give up in this game mode for any length of time. Let's see. Okay, we're almost done with the round. Alright, let's see. We still have some games going. The cav is not good. Where's the full Slayer Goblin Hero Rush? Oh, Peon, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, man. That sounds fun. Yeah, Echo forgot to set the points to 400. Oh, it was my fault. That's right, because I hosted this. I forgot. Okay, so that means that the funds were wrong too. But oh well. So I think that the funds were something like this. Nope, that is not right. Too many zeros. So funds are a little bigger than the regular starting army, just so that there's like more on the field. And then 400 tickets. So 400 tickets at 2 is, can I math? 10, no, I can't math. Maybe somebody can tell me how much. Try out VP. Oh man, you really want me to lose. This is like the slowest. Counts and Coast. Do like all the zombie factions that like basically will have gotten to the point by the time that the game is over. I mean, there's some gimmicks there. You can bring like Night Terrors. Let's see what the next. Shambling Bog. Okay, so this map is the biggest map that I put in the pool. No character loading. Yeah, this map's really big. I don't know how I want to play that, actually. What if... Yeah, I think this one is going to be more of a cav deal. Let's see. Wonder if I wanted to know if Siege was playable at all. I think this map is gonna be too big because of the Zangors won't be able to get to points in time. But what other? I think I need fast cav on this map because it's so large. Norska actually has decent mobility options. things are relatively fast. We wouldn't say they have a particularly strong mobility. Nurgle has some options, but again, it's kind of similar to the way that you play it with Tzeentch, which is like relying on Pestigors. Max Cav Wood Elf, it's time. Man, I wish this wasn't. I will play dwarves if I make it any further in this tournament. I will play dwarves. Okay, advanced Swiss. Next opponent is Jack. So let's see. I think this is the right player. So what do I want to play? I liked Slanesh in that last game. There could be an argument for Wood Elves, honestly, depending on what the faction is. But if we're playing a Wood Elf army, we're probably just doing... Yeah, the problem is the Cav is just too expensive. And they're very squishy. So I would have to be like pretty back and forth, and I'm not sure that they would get value in it quickly enough. Oh, take Queen Bess, easy W. Yeah, that might be a little bit of a easy. Might be a ooh. What if I did something really degenerate? What if I did Chaos Dwarves and like 3 Terrians, and then like I don't know. Oh, I want to do this. Okay, I'm doing this. Got bad ideas. So what am I afraid of as Chaos Dwarves? I think I'm afraid of... I'm not sure. For Chaos Dwarves. Maybe I'm worried about getting out-capped. Slanesh is kind of squishy. Maybe I'll ban out Tzeentch. Alright, I'm banning Tzeentch this game. I'll let him pick Kislev if he wants Kislev. I'm not as afraid of Kislev with the degeneracy I'm about to do. Alright, let's see if I can pull off a Chaos Dwarf stub. He picked Dwarves! Wow. That's incredible. Alright. So, I think to dwarves, what am I worried about? I want to say I just want the cheapest lord that can do damage. In the same idea, let's go with the Shut. We're just gonna bring one spell, and he's gonna waddle his butt up. By the time he gets there, hopefully he can cast that one spell. And we are going to bring as many guys as we can. These guys are relatively fast. Okay. And then the key part of this idea with the cannon, or with these. Okay. And then we are going to bring one. Is it worth bringing two? I don't think so. I think I just want more infantry. So, okay, so this is... No. Okay, this is not right. I need some skirm cav. I want regular cav, actually. So let's put you guys down here. And I think I might even want another one. And then, alright. And let's just do more goblins. They're like relatively fast cap weight. Max out on those. Max out on these. Maybe get another Kadai, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to summon that. And then sure, I can get more goblins. Alright, so yeah, this is gonna be quite the army. I do alright. This is gonna be something. Yeah, honestly, if he shows up with the Goblin Hewer Rush, I'm probably a little fucked, but it would be very fun. That'd be a very fun way to lose. It's one of those like if you lose a game like that, it just feels good when your opponent does something that ridiculous. So one thing I don't remember is the aquatic. Does the aquatic decrease speed? So I can't check easily because it says outside. So actually let's just check. No, it doesn't tell me. Oh man, so the vanguard points are actually pretty far up in this map. Let me put these three here, these three here. Where else did it go? Okay. Goblins. I'm gonna expect pretty high amounts of resistance. Alright. I'm expecting most of his force to be here. Oh, the trains are gonna be so hard to get rid of. I feel like this build has the best of both worlds, which is like, we have a ton of... I wish I had more of the 500 ones now, but... Like, what are you gonna do against this? We can put you guys on your separate. This should be pretty crazy. This is gonna be exciting. Alright. Look at how many units we both brought. Oh, he didn't... Okay, he did Vanguard. We have Doom Seekers there. I think I want you guys to be here. Yeah, I want more cav over here. I'm gonna charge the miners soon and hope that they do enough. Okay. That's the Nordling Breaker. So actually, let's put all the trains over here. And now, Alright, I need to take that point. Alright, I can almost summon the... Okay, and now... let's go take point 1. How much is overcast? 26. Okay. Alright. Almost there. So he's pushing here pretty hard, actually. That's kind of problematic. Points are close, but not going particularly well in my favor. So, almost. So I need to stall out this point for as long as I can. Alright. No, you guys need to get back here. So let's go back here and take this point back. Come back, come back, come back. Ooh, do we have enough time to do this? Oh, I think we're gonna lose this. We don't have enough time to capture the points back again. We don't have the catway here in the middle. These dwarfs are so, they're so stalwart. We have a very, very little bit of time to do this. So actually I need you guys over here. Yeah, get back here, please. This spell is still a little too long. Oh no, that's a big loss. Oh, there's the goblin here. Satisfying. And I think this is going to be too little time. Don't think I have quite enough time. Am I capturing it? I am capturing it. And something is capturing over here. I have just enough time, I think. In that case, you guys need to get over here, block this up. Alright. And then 18. Yeah, I think this game... Maybe I just barely win this. Jeez. That was a really good game. Wow, that was so close. Man, this is like such a fast-paced game. My heart's beating so hard. Oh, man. There's like barely any time between the points. It's also like very dynamic, where you're like bouncing between the close points and the back points. This is very similar to like an army that I was envisioning from dwarves. Goblin Ewer. The Goblin Ewer. It deleted one of my cav units. The trains were hard to get rid of. The Kadai didn't do very good. These I like almost lost me the game, I think, because they had a lot of cap weight, but they died so quickly. And his starting army, he actually did have some good quality units, and these were really hard to get rid of because the leadership was so high. But maybe the Cav won me the game because they got the back cap. Still shaking. This does seem, this format does seem like it could become quickly very degenerate. It's just like that very fast, like surge of adrenaline. Everything happens in a very short period of time. Probably good for training micro too. Okay, advance the Swiss. Yeah, man, Jack's a good player. I'm looking forward to playing him in later rounds. I'll definitely know. Oh, I got him again. So the last one is Mountain of Truth. Mountain of Truth. So the gimmick on this one is that you can like capture side points. So that's why I picked this one. I don't know how to play it, honestly. Is it worth capturing the side points? Probably. I might play Bretonia again and put some of the cheap cav on the sides, perhaps. What other factions have cheap Vanguard units? Oh, Skaven feel like they would be bad. Night Runners. I don't remember where the Vanguard points are on this map either. Wonder. He wants to look at the map. I think that's a good idea. Oops. The last game was so fast paced. I actually like this map a fair bit. Um, this map's one of the few that has like capturable side points, and it's more symmetric than the other ones. Most of the other ones, it's the only one that has them like on the sides. Okay, so I forgot that this. All right, so we have vanguards here. Maybe it's not worth capturing those unless you're very cheap. I think the biggest surprise part of the last game was that there actually was enough time to kill the dwarf units. So like my intuition was that it would be too slow. It'd be too hard to kill them. I think. This one looks more of like a grind in the middle, so I don't know what favors that in this game mode. Maybe things that put out damage very quickly. Factions with good cap weight. Wonder if Kislev is good. Okay, so I'm completely at a loss what to play, but you know what you have to do. All right, Peon, I promise that I would do one. So I'll do. I'll pick dwarves. I'll ban his dwarves and I'll pick dwarves. He's thinking pretty hard about what he's gonna ban. Alright, so we got something. I'm gonna ban his dwarves. He banned Kislev, so we'll have to see if he picks Kislev. I don't think that's the worst for me. I think I could still win this in the Kislev from dwarves. But it would not it's probably not the easiest thing to do. This one is going to feel a lot longer than some of the other games because the chance for doing a triple cap early is not going to be high. Oh, it was a global ban. Oops, I forgot that it wasn't a... So I can't play dwarves. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to try Beastman. Let's try Beastman. I never played Beastman, but I'm going to try it. He picked Vampire Counts. Oh man, I'm in trouble. Maybe. Echo No Woods. Sorry, Peon, for letting you down with the with accidentally globally banning dwarves. I thought they were exclusive bans. I'll play if I make it to the semis and finals. I'll play dwarves. That's my promise. Okay, so Beastman. I think it's time to find out if Nerexa is right about Centaurs being OP. What to do? What to do? I want to say... I think I went Pit of Shades again. never play Beastman. Oh, actually, Trader can. I think I'd rather have Pit of Shades because, again, I'm not gonna take him on the Chariot. Actually, I think I will just in case. Ooh, that's so good. Minus 10% speed. Alright, I'll start with this. This caster looks way too pricey. But, let's do a couple of these. All of the Zangors. Then something like this. And then for infantry, maybe I want some. Is speed the same? Wow, Zangors are faster than regular Beastman infantry. Let's actually put a couple of these here and just fill out a couple more gores just to get some more cap weight. Hey, these guys are expendable. These guys are expendable. Gore herd are not expendable. So I might sub out a couple gore herds. Spend doesn't quite work. Great weapons sent to gores. That's not a bad idea. Just grab a couple of the Zinch ones. Where are we? Oh, I can't use them. So do I rather have Zangors or Centigors? I think I'd rather have. Let's cut one of you. Put one of you. This is expensive though. That's a pretty big investment. This is tricky. This is really hard to know. I want a Minotaur. So, what am I gonna do? This might be a bad idea. Doesn't quite get me enough. This is a good pick by Jack, because it's gonna force a fight in like one blob. So let's just get one more Mino, a few more Centigors, bring one great weapon. Oh yeah, one Zinch. And then what infantry? Maybe a couple gore herds, and some cheap ones. And again, maybe I'll just do a couple. Let's see how cheap these guys get. Not very. $350 for 3 cap weight. Well, that sounds pretty good. And then sure. I just have no idea what I'm gonna need. Yeah, some hounds. Ooh, I like that. Okay, it's close enough. Beastman, VC, fast. Jack says, just so you know, the last time I played BC was 2 years ago. Yeah, maybe Beastman is not the right move because the sure you have a lot of cap weight, but they route very quickly. So is it actually going to be worth it? Maybe not. Especially on this map where Vanguard doesn't really give that much of an advantage. Just to the side points, really. This is tricky. Alright, he's pretty wide. Alright, so you guys can go here in group 2. They will run up the middle. A couple of these to capture this. A couple of you to capture that. Sent to core unit and classic. I feel like this is gonna go poorly for me because Vampire Counts is probably the best faction in the game to just sit on points like this, and these points in a row probably gonna be hard to get around. Okay, maybe I'll want to get a second Mino out. Let's see what his army is. Summon one of these guys just to get a little extra capture rate. If we have Wind of Death, that would be amazing. We do have Wind of Death, okay. So
We have a victory point. Keep it from the foe.
there's nothing worse than discovering out a little too late that your opponent has a discovering a little too late that your opponent has Wind of Death. Oh yeah, the spawns are really far forward. Alright, you guys need to move on to the point. I can't afford to... Alright, so now we will summon everything from the side. I think I've made a mistake letting him get so far forward. And so... yeah, man, this is gonna be really hard. You need to get back. Oh, fuck. It's too late. So actually, let's start putting some back pressure on. in here. Use Angor, get over here, I think. And now my idea is to try to cap the back out from under him. But I need to keep this here. It's hard to see what units are what. Alright, so we have a Pit of Shades target here. There is a unit of Grave Guard, but I'm gonna wait till the Overcast comes through. Alright, shoot that, please. Alright, we're here. Oh shit, the game's already over. I didn't even notice how close the points were. Oh, I forgot how short these games were, so I was just playing for a longer game. But he just was never able to like out cap me on the center. That's like probably the problem with having all this expendable cap weight. But I'm kind of surprised that he wasn't able to until like the very end. But I think maybe holding him off the point. The Morris engine probably is too tall. But honestly, like this is a lot of cap weight right here. These 4, 5, 6 units. And then Beastmen and Vampires. So, the top 4 has already happened. So advanced top 4. Let me just announce it. Okay, and then who are the top 4? Let's see. And Fatty Knight Sama. Who is Fatty Knight Sama? Let's see. The game is already over and it should be the name of the format. Yeah, Peon probably is. Angkor is where, like, that's what the new ones are for the most part. Just holding. Let's see who. Let's see who Fatty Knight is. It is a mystery. Okay, so Fatty Knight played Opal last round. Okay, so Fabulous Falafel. Great name. I have to say, I'm pretty happy with this turnout today. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players. Oh, poor Elvio got 2 buys. But yeah, usually with tournaments like this, you don't really get that many people just because it's kind of like a pretty unusual thing to do. Okay, so I will play dwarves. I've promised. Assuming that I'm allowed to. Known Outskirts is a weird map. Maybe not the best dwarf map either, but I promised. Okay. So let's see. So the final map, Known Outskirts. We can make a new draft. It is time. I'm doing it for you, Peon. Okay, so on Known Outskirts, I think I do want to just ban Kislev. I think that's a fine ban. Okay, we got 2 Kislevs, and then Dwarfs it will be. Dwarfs it will be. Artillery have really bad cap weight. That's just occurring to me, Peon. I think they have like 1 or 2 cap weight. Or maybe even no cap weight. Stern card, you're offended. I should be doing it for you. Ooh, Dwarfs into Slaanesh. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Oh no, I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. Alright, well, how could I even play this? Dragonback Slayers have the charge defense versus large. How do I basically avoid happening to me what I did to my opponent in the first round? Tricky, tricky, tricky. Let's see, a cheap Rune Lord maybe for the slow only. Or we just go as cheap as possible with the Lord. So 900 versus 800. For 200 with a slow. Let's see how expensive Thoric is with the slow. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring the Rune Lord. Maybe the slow is not the best call, but the Demon Slayer actually has this hammer item, and then if I'm gonna be putting it on 1 unit of Slayer. Ooh, what about a Slayer Rush? Would that make sense? Something like this. I like the I like the Slayer pirates in general. And then just like as many dwarf warriors as possible. And let's say I put Ekron's miners. No, it's not. Spend doesn't work out. An annoying 100 gold extra. Haha, speed. Is this a bad idea? Perhaps. Perhaps. I don't have very much Vanguard in this army. So how do I get a Doomseeker? Okay, so now we have, let's put another Slayer unit. Let's put all of the miners. And then, like, maybe I want a Longbeard. I mean, I feel like I'm seriously struggling. Oh, the Sky Bomber, or the Sky Hammer. Oh man, this is such like a win or lose kind of situation. Okay, I'll bring a Goblin Hewer for the lulz. Put that on, take the speed off. And then I need more Slayers. Might be in a little bit of trouble without the Slayers. I can bring a Giant Slayer, but I feel like if I need a Giant Slayer, I might have already lost. Might as well. Might as well bring another Slayer Pirate too. Alright, well. This is going to be interesting. Oh, Sternguard, you're probably right about the Wrath of Ruin. Maybe a little bit more Dwarf Hammer or like a Hero Hammer would have been good. This map is kind of weird though. Maybe I don't play for the low point at all. Maybe I just go 0.2 and 1. But the problem is if he keeps me off of 0.1, I'm gonna have a really hard time capturing it. So I might do something like put my Dragonback Slayer to the. I think I need to ignore the tower, unfortunately. Maybe I send like one miner to it. It does a reasonable amount of damage. It doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but it does a reasonable amount of damage. And depending on how long the game goes, it might be worth it. It'll probably make back 300 and whatever 25 that a miner is. Peon. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not feeling particularly excited about this. I think this is probably not the right format for this matchup. I mean, I think the Chaos Knights are just so strong here because they're so hard to remove. Which kind of makes me wonder. Okay, so he's gone really wide. Wow, look how far these points are. Okay, I didn't realize that at all. Okay, new plan. We are going to... given he's so wide, I think the miners are going to be really impactful. So, you guys will just go there. I'm still going to try for the... my first summon will go there. And then, where do I put you? I think I'll put you here. Okay, so you guys need to screen. I think if I get my blasting charges off this game, I'll be pretty happy, but if I don't, I'll be struggling. I want to say I need more stuff to this point. And then I'm going to need to separate out these troops. Maybe the Dragonback Slayer will go in the middle. This is going to be tricky. This is definitely going to be tricky. But, okay. Here goes nothing. And we got horse cav. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Stay back. You guys all go up. I think I'm happy to see the horseman. I think I'm a little less worried about this. This is unfortunate. He's gonna capture it before I can get to it. That's gonna be a big benefit for him. You guys will need to screen out some of these shooters. Goblin here can go up. And I think, okay, so he has a lot of Chaos Warriors, so I wanna stop them from getting here. Alright, you guys are playing a little too close. So, where does the Goblin here go? Another miner. Alright. So I'm gonna rotate all of these guys over here now. Ooh, can I get a pick with the Goblin here? Let's find out. Alright, so this is... I can now use this to start shooting. You back, you here, you shoot. I think I'll put you over here. Oh yeah, actually you stay on that. Wow, look at the Goblin here do work on the Lord. You can put on this. You guys can kill that. Alright, and then I want the glorious death happening. Alright, I have too many forces over here. Actually, yeah, no, you stay here. Glorious death, please. I don't have a lot of time for this. So I think I'm just gonna get another Slayer Pyre. It's not ideal, but okay. So the game is almost over already. So I think I win just by sitting on the top point. I don't think he has time to capture everything. Because he has to be here. Yeah, I think it's too late. It's just the game's already over. And he didn't even manage to capture this home point because I got my guys there in time. GG. GG. Man, that Chaos Dwarf game earlier was so good. The Goblin Hewer almost paid for itself. It like got a chance to snipe the Lord before it was dove on and took out like over half of her health. Look at the Slayer Pyre. It's just like the whole time it was just fighting Furies, which you think would counter it, and it has 1,000 value. It didn't even get any like buffs or any helps like that. I wondered about doing stuff like this where you just like bring armor and just hold, but I think in this case my armor held longer. Beyond the profit. Okay, so we had a report. Let's see who won on the other side. And then I'll take a look at what the next map is, and then alright, so dwarves versus Lanash. The final map. What will the final map be? Tsar Nagarund Rebellion. Oh man, that's a good map. Just go. Failed to host the game. Tsar Nagarund Rebellion. Yeah, this tournament is fun. Also, the format only lasts like, doing 6 rounds in 2 hours is pretty satisfying. Why does it look like somebody dropped from the tournament? Did I do something wrong? Let's see the back end. Still waiting. Now it's my turn to wait. I watched that game from Chaos Dwarves again because that game was so intense. Did I break it? Okay, it is broken, but we've confirmed that it is broken. So Parakeet is my new competitor. Yeah, how quick do the Doomseekers die to all of this like anti-infantry stuff? Anyways, I need to fix this bracket. Let me... Here, I'll just exit out of it then, because we don't have time to watch it. We'll watch it again after. So player 1 should have 1 point. See, did it work? Okay. And then score reported is on. Save. Hey, Leech Lord. Glad you could make it for the speed. I was like running out of ideas for what to call it, so I just started saying speed a lot. Wasn't very clever, but got the job done. I tried to mute the Discord, so I do apologize for the... I need to look into how to do that later. Something funny is still going on. Let me try to mute this Discord sounds, see how I do that. If anybody knows, that would be great. Ah, I found it. There's a streamer mode. Just disable notification, disable sounds. Okay, so that should be better. Alright, so let's see, did that work? Okay, the bracket has been fixed. I'm gonna play it. I know what I'm gonna play. I'll keep it a secret for just a few seconds. No, I'm gonna play Slanesh. But I don't know who to ban. It's gotta be Slanesh. For the finals of a tournament, it's gotta be Slanesh. But who do I not want to play as Slanesh? Would be kind of funny to do greenskins. Oh, I'm tempted. I'm so tempted. Alright, I'm gonna do Slash. It's gotta be. Okay, he's picked Beastman. I'm going to need to remember to fix my settings after this, otherwise I'm going to be playing. It's still making the sound. It's very stubborn. Okay, now I think I should. Then let me just remove my funds to default before I forget later. Okay. for the finals, for all the marbles, we're gonna be playing Slanesh. And he is playing. He's playing Beastman. What if I did this just because? It's not gonna be good though. I mean, she's only 1600 with a Fury Summon. Ooh. But do I even want Lord of Shadows? Alright, I'm gonna do it. Why? Because it's fun. I did brought Phantasmagoria. Something like this. Pavane is 150. Seductive Glory is 150. I think I'd rather have Seductive Glory. Okay. So because I'm doing this questionable start, maybe let's do similar to last time. Let's bring some Chaos Knights. And then let's just fill it out, the rest of it, with just infantry. And so in this time, I'm going to be a little less greedy. Let's say some of these guys. I don't think any of the Chaos Warriors are a good idea. But maybe a couple Forsaken. I don't really want a Fury. All of my Cav is now expensive. Maybe this was not a good idea. I just think that I'm gonna want as much fast cap weight as possible. So let's operate under the theory that this is gonna work. Demonettes are probably not so good in this matchup. Probably want the armor. I can bring out another Marauder Horseman just in case. And fuck it, I'll bring that. Okay. Here goes nothing. Bro, oh my god, it's still going. I swear Discord is trying its absolute hardest to make noise. Okay. Oh, I turned it off. So it was already on and I turned it off. So, okay. I understand it now. Wow, look at that. Alright. I'm in trouble. Look at how far forward these spawns are. And it's so even. Like, look how... like, there's not much of a difference between the home point and the vanguard and the... Alright, this is going to be interesting. See if I can pull this off. And I think, let's see, is the point here closer to that point? The way that you check is you make a little triangle. So they're about the same distance from this point to there. Alright. So this is my sun point then. Alright, so kind of as expected. Oh, but he's giving me a lot of time. Alright, I think it was a mistake to... Let's rotate over here to this point. And just keep summoning Cav to this one. How did they do? Alright, I'm gonna rotate this around. So you go here, you go here, you go here. I need to capture this middle point. I just don't think you'll have time to... Alright, I'll need to capture this, I'll need to capture this pretty quickly. Why are you not dying? Alright, let's get you out of here. So... I wish I had another Chaos Knight. Oh shit, that... So you need to get over here. You guys come over here, please. Okay, I don't have a lot of time to do this. See if we can get... Alright, everyone, go there, please. All of these units need to go over here as soon as possible. We need to leave just enough that they can hold on to this. Alright, and let's do some routing. Oh, this is looking dodgy. I've got a lot of units coming to there though. I think I'll have a cap weight here. Do I have enough time? That's the question. Do I have enough time? I still don't have the cap weight. It's pretty funny. Yo, let's kill this thing. Alright. You actually, let's bring you over here. I don't need that many. That's so funny that I don't have the cap weight. You guys come back here. Alright, so I think I barely win on one point. Okay, I think I've killed his lord, which is good. Okay, So these guys have charge reflect, so the Centaurs can't really easily dislodge them. Capweight definitely seems to be the... So he thinks that he's won it on 1 point, but he is not correct. Alright, he's figured it out. Let's body block them away from the point. Maybe I've overcommitted, honestly. Can I kill you, please? Alright, come on. Ugh. So dodgy. There's so much stuff here. How do I still have cap weight? Oh, GG, that was close. So the only reason that I knew that I didn't need the triple cap was just because we lagged for like a second, and so I had enough time to like look at the score to like quickly do the math, because it was like I was 215 and he was closer to 300, so I knew that I just like barely won it. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting to see that like the Marauders didn't do as well as I thought into some of the infantry. The Chaos Knights were still pretty good. These were not necessarily so good. I thought they would do more damage on the charge, but they didn't. Maybe I just would have preferred another Chaos Knight. And yeah, a lot of this stuff just got like no value. A Deathcaster. Oh, I didn't even see that. Maybe it was casting Buna or something. He put a lot of effort into killing the Lord, and he wasn't like terribly not far, but a similar idea, just like bring all the mobility. Slanesh doesn't actually have as much mobility as you'd think, but they have fast infantry, and I think that's kind of what won the day here. Anyways, we did it. First stream. Thank you for coming, everyone. We'll I'll work on figuring out some of these settings, and I'll probably try again sometime. But thanks everyone for coming. It was a lot of fun. Oh, he brought Purple Sun. That makes sense. Okay.